They just think it because they don't have any money. They don't understand that the people that do have money, they are manipulating you. The whole thing is manipulation. And
Dude, socialism understanders have logged on, brother. This is the same ape that literally talked to Bernie Sanders and was like, yeah, seems like a good idea, actually. I want to talk about George Masvidal on Che Guevara and socialism in the United
it's
States.
a strange tumult. It's a time that could lead to terrible things, or we could come out of this better.
Look
That's
all
what's
around the
scary.
world, though. It's only led to terrible things in the world. I always
Yes.
have felt that, especially from hearing it from my dad, that
I gotta
that
pee, I'll be
escaped
back.
communism at an early age. He brought himself
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure this guy's got some great ideas about communism.
on over the raft, landed
Your
in the
dad
Bahamas.
came from Cuba on
Came
a
from
raft?
Cuba. When he was 14, 15 years old, him, his best friend, and his best friend's uncle came up with a plan that they were gonna escape. So they found a tire tractor, turned it into a raft, hit the sea. 7 days later, he landed to the Bahamas. From the Bahamas, he got extradited to the USA, straight to the projects, and began his journey here in America.
All my friends that have family that has come from a communist country. I have some friends that came from Eastern Bloc countries. I have friends that came from Venezuela. I have friends that have come from Cuba. Like Joey. Joey does not want to hear any of that.
No.
You try to
None
say
of
that to
us.
Joey Diaz, it's like,
None of us.
this always goes bad. Always.
Shout
Every
out to
time.
Joey, bro. He's one of the coolest dudes I've ever
He's the
met, period,
best.
bro.
Joey Diaz is the funniest human being I've ever met in my life.
But he has nothing good to say about that regime.
Nothing.
No.
Nothing.
Nobody actually lived it. That's why when I see like Kaepernick, he went to Miami and had a Che Guevara shirt. Like this dude slaughtered thousands of people, family of mine, friends of my family, and just to take power. This guy was so aggressive that he had the wall removed from his own.
Bro, he was so bad. Yeah, dude. Yeah, spitting king. Yeah, dude. Oh my God, slavers. The American-backed Batista dictatorship military. I mean, dude, you don't understand, brother. Like, holy shit, so bad.
Office so he could see the firing squad eliminating people. And these are the people you put on t-shirts. And if you believe in them so much, like any of these guys that advocate for socialism or communism, go live over there, dog. Go just
Right.
1 year. I dare you, bro. I dare you, bro, because you wouldn't make it one day over there, Cap.
Wait, what? Is he saying that, like, they're still doing this in Cuba? What? His Wikipedia says his dad was in prison for 20 years for manslaughter and drug trafficking. What is he saying? Like, what? Is he making it seem like Cuba is, like, a terrifying place to go and visit and, like, live? I don't understand. Like, is he going to pay for it? Like, I'll go. It's so stupid. Like, bet. All right, bet. Come on.
Kaepernick or any of these advocating for socialism, communism, you know? And what I was saying earlier is that look all over the world, Venezuela, Brazil, Colombia, Ukraine, it's like gotten bad overnight, and what used to be like the standard of
Brazil? Ukraine? What? What is he? Okay, he is so stupid. Like, I mean, this is awesome. It's awesome. Like, Vuvuzela, I get. You know what I mean? Like, Vuvuzela. Like, that's the number one The CTE from this punch did this.
And of all the superlatives.
Okay, this makes so much more sense now. Thank you for showing this to me, because everything that he's saying here makes the absolute most sense after watching that. Yeah, no this guy's saying this, bro. What the Yeah, okay, got it.
fighting communism, socialism is now like somewhat semi-adapted in this country, you know? Progressive socialism or whatever.
Yeah, he's so right, dude. We have so much socialism in this country, bro. It's crazy.
What do they call it?
Yeah, they call it democratic socialism.
Democratic socialism. Get out of here with that, bro.
They think that they're going to be able to do it
So mad about this.
the right way.
There
It's
is no
never
right
been
way.
done the right way. They think, but they don't understand that that kind of thing always leads to top-down power. It always leads to dictatorships. It
'Cause
always leads to
always-
someone enforcing.
Always.
And those people always have castles and billions of dollars, and everybody lives in poverty.
The only thing that's promised you in communism and socialism is equal misery for everybody else except the elite of elite, you know? And
Yeah, bro. Unlike wealth inequality right now, where the rich objectively do not live in castles, where people are dying in the streets. Yeah. Anytime one of these dumbass donkeys tries to describe communism or whatever, they're literally just describing capitalism, dude. It's just so stupid. It's like, dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, these people, they're just like living in castles, and then people are just like dying in the streets. I'm like, what do you mean? Are you talking about Los Angeles? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
these people out there might be listening like, oh, I'm a billionaire or a millionaire. No, you're not the elite still. It's a different power structure for those guys that, you know, most of us ain't gonna ever get to come around, and that's just for them, like California, perfect example. What happened?
How do you counter people like this who think like this and change their minds about socialism? No. There is no change in this guy's mind, bro. This already happened. Look. Do you see the spit that comes out of his mouth? That's not spit. That's literally what remains of his brain. The last remaining brain cells. You see that? You look at that and you think, oh, that's just like sweat and a little bit of spit. No, that is the remaining brain cells that he had that got hit so hard and shook so much inside of his dense ass skull that it literally turned into a cloud of mist and vaporized out of his ears. I guarantee he DMs you, challenging you to a street fight. There is 0% chance I will ever, hopefully, be anywhere near this person. Okay? I do not want to be anywhere near this person. If you go to Miami and he sees you, he will sucker punch you. If he did that, he would go to jail. Like, he would literally go to prison. I am a civilian. He's a UFC fighter. Like, that is no shot. That's just what you're describing is called assault. I would spend every dollar I have to my name on ensuring that he would go to prison permanently. Like, literally. I'm not some underpaid UFC fighter, dog. I would bury him in legal complications, okay? But very well paid daycare provider, okay? Karen Energy? Motherfucker, how would I ever beat the shit out of a caveman who's a professional trained fighter? The f do you mean Karen Energy? What am I supposed to do? Shoot him with a gun? Is that the cool thing to do? Anyway, let's watch this again. Not good.
Happens when you adopt these policies, bro, in a great country like ours, bro. I think 1000% we are the beacon of light for the whole world. When we're doing good, the whole world is doing good. When we're fighting against that and pure evil, bro, the whole world's doing better. And look how good we were doing with Trump just 2-3 years ago. This wannabe president took over now. The whole world's gone to real quick. Look at China, Taiwan, China, Hong Kong, all this shit. None of this would have happened if Trump was in power, brother. I seriously believe that.
Wait, what? Didn't Hong Kong literally happen under Trump? Am I crazy? Like, the f is he talking about? Wasn't Trump the president?
It probably would have been much different for sure. And, if we could get sensible policies and a sensible, like someone who's fiscally conservative to take over these states and put them back on track, it would be better for everybody. That's what
Oh, God, I can't. They're so stupid, dude. Between the two of them, he has a trial in May for aggravated battery. Jorge Masvidal's attorney expresses optimism of setting the Colby Covington assault case before trial. Yeah, I mean, I hope. It seems like he's a danger to everyone around him, so I hope he goes to jail. Don't look up Colby Covington. He's even worse. Lamau. I don't give a okay, send both of them to jail, okay? You just said Colby Covington is also a piece of shit Trump supporter. Yeah, bro. Dana White's UFC. Dana White is a piece of shit Trump supporter. Yeah, turns out a lot of these guys who get their skulls pummeled in for a living are not going to be the most sound when it comes to policy. Now, there are, of course, notable exceptions, okay? But those exceptions are exceptions, okay? They're rare. That's it. It's great entertainment, though, yeah. But also, like I understand it. Dana doesn't fight, though, unless it's his wife. Yeah, Dana's fighting heart disease. That's what
people
he's
don't
fighting.
Understand. It's better for the poor people. It's better for there's more jobs. When the economy is doing better, everybody does better. And
small government.
Yeah, man. It's
never
just
give them the power.
Never give them the power, but it's so hard for people to wrap their head around that because they think that socialism is like a more equitable, fair way to live life.
It's not.
They just think it because they don't have any money. They don't understand that the people that do have money, they are manipulating you. The whole thing is manipulation, and it's top-down manipulation, and once they get complete control, if they get something like...
Dude, socialism understanders have logged on, brother. This is the same ape that literally talked to Bernie Sanders and was like, yeah, seems like a good idea, actually.
Like, legitimately, I know this would never happen, but if we all shared resources, if like we said, hey, there's only a certain amount of natural resources on the planet Earth, there's a certain amount of people, there's too many people living in poverty, we're going to distribute this stuff fairly evenly across the world. We're not saying that you don't make more money if you work harder and you like establish a business, you figure something out and you innovate. We're not saying that, but we're...
Shut the up, dude. He's about to be like to each according to their needs.
We're saying is like natural resources like oil and shit and all that stuff. We're gonna just like distribute that evenly. Can we like agree to disagree that like all our problems we have with religion,
wait a minute,
socioeconomic policies, all these different things, like at the very least,
socialism?
We all have the earth.
No, that's literally what it is. This is like the foundational principle behind Marxist thought. That's insane. He just like described and it down to the lack of like the equality of outcome principle, which is like a totally made up thing that couldn't really even exist in the real world regardless. Like you work harder, you get paid what you worked is absolutely one of the Marxist principles, okay?
No, the earth. Like no one should own the blood of the earth. What's
agreed.
oil? It's the blood of the earth. They're sucking blood out of our mothership.
Sure.
And we are like, listen, it's all happens to be in Oklahoma, and you got to poison the well to get it. You know, whether it's
Everything he just mentioned is straight up directly Marxist. What's happening here?
fracking or anything else, like that should be everybody's.
What the Yeah, once you take enough right turns, you end up turning left. You know what I mean? How can both of these thoughts be held in the same head?